This is the tank that used to have my black molly babies in it. They're all gone. I took them to Justin. He has a new 55 gallon that looks amazing. I will insert a picture, hopefully, if I can do that. But I've got my platies in here and one sort of sticky molly. You can see her down here. See that little stringy poo? She was kind of hugging the bottom for a couple of days. She seems to be doing a little bit better, but I haven't given her medication or anything. This is just a warmer tank, so I put her in here. She seems to be doing a little bit better, but I think I might have to medicate. This is just a bunch of floating plants because it has, I don't know if you can see, maybe if I get closer, you can see it's got a bunch of algae all over the leaves on it. Normally I would put it in there for the mollies to eat all the leaves, but I don't have the mollies in there anymore, so I guess I could put them down there with those mollies. Let's take a look at those mollies. These guys are all still kicking ass, as usual. That ram in there, he was a dick to his tank mate. I don't know if anybody remembers seeing that video. So I had to split him up, and he's cool now. He doesn't mess with any of the mollies, but apparently he doesn't like other rams, so that's that. My plants are doing a little bit better. I don't know why, other than just a little bit of consistency, maybe. I got little autosynclus over here. Maybe you can spot them. Oh, another one way back there on the sword too. A couple of them you can possibly see. Actually, I guarantee you can't because the camera is not picking them up. Right, there's one, and there's the other one. Take a little pan around. You can see I kind of just threw plants around everywhere in there. But that's that tank. I'm sure there will be babies any day now coming out of there as usual. We'll take a look at a different tank now. Alright, this is my shrimp tank. Well, shrimp and snails, I guess. You might be able to catch some of them over here eating some rapashi and some green beans. Oh, here, I have to. There you go, you can kind of see. Right, there's one. And then there's some snails in here. I got some bladder snails and some ram's horn snails I'm growing out for a local fish store. He has a Mobu puffer named Martha, and we're gonna try to get her fattened up with a bunch of snails like those guys down in there. This floating plant is dwarf water lettuce. Let me show you what the top looks like. Oh, my tripod's tripping out. They could use a little more light, that's why they're yellow. In my tanks with higher light they get better, but they still grow like crazy. Okay, tripod, calm down. Settle it down, brother. Anyways, thanks to Justin, I got this Java moss right here. You can see he more than tripled my amount. So that was pretty sweet. And he took a bunch of babies off my hands, so that was also pretty sweet. What can I say about this tank? It's a 20 gallon long. It's got some babies that are a cross between black mollies and the creamsicle leertails, so we'll see what kind of strange patterns and colors come out of them. And then over here we've got well, the glare. We've also got honey gourami right there, and that's an albino bristlenose pleco. There's also a regular bristlenose pleco and another large male albino bristlenose, which are hiding in the caves as usual. Hopefully they're making babies. That would be pretty sweet. Oh yeah, hey, there's this one, maybe just camouflaged. Right, there's the two of them there. Sorry for the shakiness. Oh, here's that little hiding son of a gun over there. Glare. Well, anyways, you get the point. This tank, I'm not really sure what to say about it. It's not really where I want it to be. It's got zebra danios and some zebra yo-yo loaches in there, little SpongeBob house, and just like random crap that I threw in a tank to have these fish live in it, but it's not nearly what I would want it to be. It's kind of just a holding tank for these fish right now. But it's sort of a permanent holding tank, I guess, because I don't really have any plans on changing it, and I don't know what I would change it to. So this is what it is. I leave all this crap down here at the bottom because they love sifting around through it. These yo-yo loaches, these are some of the most playful, fun fish you will ever see. If you have a chance to get them, you should definitely get them. Just know they will eat all of your snails. If you are growing snails and you like them, they will make sure to end that for you. Alright, since I haven't made a video in a while, you guys maybe never even seen this tank. I don't know if I've put it in a video before, but it's got some of my mollies in it, just some of the nicer of the bunch that I put together because I wanted something special out of each one of them, you know, like say this one I really like the tail, you know, how far spread apart it is or something. Anyways, this is the other ram, the nicer one. And I've got some mystery snails, you can see one kind of over there, and then a bunch of Corydoras julii. You can see they're kind of hanging out in the corner and they school around. That's a really fun fish. I recommend that to anybody. These guys are kind of like a little version of that yo-yo loach, except they're nicer. You can keep them with more stuff, I would bet. There's some Java Fern and some Anubias and some Water Sprite and some Pothos and some Dwarf Water Lettuce and also the obligatory sweet potato. That's what yam or sweet potato roots look like in the water, and they are awesome. And so the leaves that you see on that thing are nothing compared to what this thing grows like a foot a day. The White Cloud Mountain minnow tank. Yep, here's the White Cloud tank. This is what it has evolved into. It's got ram's horn snails and bladder snails in there too. But pretty much, oh, here's one of my babies that I made. And there's another one that's the regular color somewhere in there. Ah, up here in the corner. I made those two fish. Those are the only ones I could get to make it. So hopefully I can grow some more when I put them in a tub, but so far this is what you get. Cryptocorn Windetti, some Wassertang down here that I didn't put in there, so that magically hitchhiked off of something else. My dwarf aquarium lilies, which are not doing too hot, but hopefully they'll come back soon. And this is a far cry from what it was the other day. Hopefully I can insert a picture of how bad this looked green water wise. This is actually being able to see into it is kind of nice. So I'm going to try to fight this green water back and have some clearer stuff. Even though I know the fish don't mind it, I kind of want to see my fish sometimes. So there you have it. That's all my tanks. That's what's happening. Sorry I've been working too much to make videos. Love you guys. Bye.